March 8, 2014. It was supposed to be just another routine flight. At 12:41 a.m., Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 lifted off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport, heading softly Beijing. On board were 239 people, passengers from 14 different countries, families, businessmen, students, even a group of artists returning from an exhibition. The aircraft was a Boeing 777-200ER, one of the safest and most advanced planes of its time. The captain, Zahari Ahmad Shah, was an experienced pilot with over 18,000 flight hours. His first officer, Fariq Abdul Hamid, was younger but well-trained. Everything seemed normal, nothing unusual. Then at 1:19 a.m., just as the plane was about to leave Malaysian airspace, air traffic control heard the final words from the cockpit. "Good night, Malaysian 370. A few minutes later, the plane's transponder mysteriously shuts off. And just like that, MH370 vanishes. Air traffic controllers in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, who were supposed to receive the next check-in, never do. Calls go unanswered. As minutes turn into hours, concern turns into panic. Search and rescue teams are deployed to the South China Sea, where the plane was last seen on civilian radar. But there's a problem. MH370 isn't there. Then, another bizarre discovery. Military radar detects MH370 turning sharply westward, heading back across Malaysia completely off course. Instead of going toward Beijing, it's now heading toward the Andaman Sea. After crossing Malaysia, MH370 flies over the Strait of Malacca. Then, around 2:22 a.m., the plane vanishes from military radar too. No distress call, no sign of mechanical failure. The entire flight is cloaked in mystery. The next morning, confusion spreads across the world. A Boeing 777 does not just disappear. Search efforts initially focus on the South China Sea, but days pass and no wreckage is found. Then, a game-changing breakthrough comes from an unexpected source. Inmarsat, a British satellite company. Even though MH370's transponder was off, it was still sending automated handshakes to a satellite every hour. By analyzing these signals, Inmarsat engineers tracked the plane's final flight path. And it wasn't anywhere near the South China Sea. Instead, the data showed MH370 had flown south for up to 7 more hours, straight into the Indian Ocean. This changed everything. MH370 didn't just disappear, it traveled thousands of miles into one of the most remote regions on Earth. The final handshake occurred at 8:19 a.m., suggesting the plane ran out of fuel and crashed. But why did it go there? Could a technical failure have crippled the plane, a sudden decompression, electrical fire, or oxygen system failure? If so, why did it continue flying for 7 hours? Why was there no distress call? Did Captain Zahari deliberately crash the plane? Investigators found a flight simulator at his home with a similar flight path, ending in the southern Indian Ocean. However, there was no suicide note, no financial issues, no history of depression. His friends and family insist he would never do such a thing. Was he a victim, or the mastermind? Some believe the aircraft was hijacked. Could a passenger or crew member have taken control? If so, who was the target? There were no ransom demands, no political messages. Was it a sophisticated act of terrorism, or an unthinkable accident? One of the most controversial theories suggests that MH370 was accidentally or intentionally shot down near Diego Garcia, a secretive U.S. military base in the Indian Ocean. The U.S. denies any involvement, but some conspiracy theorists insist the truth is being hidden. For a year, the ocean keeps its secrets. Then, in July 2015, hope emerges. A flaperon, a piece of the plane's wing, washes up on Reunion Island, east of Madagascar. More wreckage follows. Debris appears on beaches from Mozambique to Tanzania. Experts confirm it's from MH370, but the black boxes remain missing, and without them the true story remains untold. From 2014 to 2018, search teams covered over 120,000 square kilometers of ocean, one of the largest search operations in history. Yet no wreckage, no passengers, no cockpit remains were ever found. In 2018, the official search was called off. MH370 is now one of aviation's greatest mysteries. 239 families still wait for answers. The world still wonders, what really happened that night? Was it a tragic accident, a carefully planned event, or something even more sinister? The ocean holds the answer. But will we ever find it? The mystery of MH370 is not just a story about a missing plane, It's about the 239 people who were aboard that night, and the families who still seek the truth. If you found this video informative and interesting, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so more people can learn about this incredible unsolved mystery. Let us know in the comments, what do you think happened to MH370? Until next time, stay curious.